Barry, I've had a number of people ask me, like, why would Rick Tocchet want the Canucks job with what a tire fire it is? But I've tried to say to people, like, there's 32 head coaching jobs. There's not that many that come up, and they're all valuable. I just, for my own sake, seeing you waiting for an opportunity, do you ever get nervous? Do you think, like, you just want to get back in for the next one that comes up, or do you really feel in a position to, if it takes a couple of years to find the right spot, you're able to do that?
Well, I think mine was. I've been pretty transparent. I've taken care of some family matters that I put on the back burner for a number of years. So,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in a little different position. I'm probably more in the back end of my career than the middle or the front of it. So you have a different perspective, I think. I think it's the best league in the world, the best players in the world, and there's 32 jobs, and there's 32 of the premier jobs in the National Hockey League. And as a coach, I never minded going into a tough situation. I always felt that that's where you can make impact. And I think Rick looked at it and goes, you know what, I can have impact in this market with this team and this group of players. And it is a great city, and it's one of the premier jobs in the world when it comes to coaching hockey, and there's 32 of them, and he's got one of them, and he's going to try to make his mark on the Vancouver Canucks, which I think he'll do a great job.
Barry, a guy that helped put a Stanley Cup ring on your finger. Ovechkin's in on the weekend here, and another 30-plus goals with another 30-plus games to go, and not so much can he break Gretzky's record, but now maybe by how many?
Oh yeah, it's amazing. He's like, we don't realize we may never see an athlete like this ever again. And if you really dig into his beginning when he started playing and right to where he is now, it's a pretty remarkable thing that he's played for the old Soviet regime, if you will, at the tail end of it. All the way to, the new NHL where, they're trying Michigans and stuff like that. And what amazes me more is durability. And I've said that a number of times. His durability and his ability to score is phenomenal. And I don't know if we're going to see that combination ever again. I mean, there's been some big players, they're great players, Eric Lindros. But, even as big as Eric was, the durability factor, ended up being a factor in his career. The durability with Ovi is just phenomenal. And he doesn't play a light game, as you know. And, I think he's going to break the record. And he's missed a couple seasons because of lockouts and shortened seasons and all that. I think he'd be all over that record right now. But I think he's, in my mind, I think he's going to go for a round number. So, he's going to hit that 900 mark or whatever it is, something that is meaningful to him, I guess is what I'm saying, because he's got certain things, obviously 8 is something that is very valuable to him. And there'll be something of that with some significance that he'll put into it, and he'll stay there and get it. And at that point, he'll drop the mic and walk away from the game as the greatest goal scorer that we know.
Yeah, no kidding on that. One more for me, Barry, and that's I think if I'm correct, I heard you earlier saying that you've really shut down the thought of coaching this season.
Yeah, I think so. I think where I am right now, I think I'm just shut it down for this year. And I've had some opportunities during the year that popped up, and I turned them down. So I think I'm just going the whole year.
But all bets are off summer. I mean, you'd like to be coaching September, October.
Yeah.
Well, we look forward to that. We look forward to that, Barry. Really appreciate your time. Thanks for doing this.
All right. Take care.
That's Barry Trotz, third winningest coach in NHL history.